I have in front of me the Edition Triton T2 DVB-T2 receiver. So basically it's for receiving either Serve-U or Freeview signal. So it's a T2 tuner, so it'll work with all the transmissions in Ireland or indeed the UK. It can handle that high definition, and particularly in the case of Ireland, we're future-proofing it. So if we ever do actually go to using T2 tuners, it'll be able to handle it. Currently we're just using T-tuners, but in the UK they've already moved over to T2. It's available with free delivery directly from freetv.ie. So what I'm going to do is just give a quick overview of it here. We've decided to go with Edition because they're a real premier brand, and what they also have is they have an ability, we'll say, to accommodate us by giving us 3-pin plug adapters with it, etc. So this is the user manual here. We have the remote control here. I find this quite good in terms of range and angle. Works quite well with our set-top box. If you come along here with the power unit, just to show it here, we have the power unit, and I just insert directly in here onto the unit there. So the total on it thing, I just want to quickly check it here. It's 5 volts and 1.5 amperage output on it. So that's the particular unit. So we have a sensor in front to pick up the remote control. You have a USB here, and with that we can come along, we can put in either a hard drive or USB stick. It allows us to upgrade the firmware, it allows us to record channels, or we can use the media player functionality with this by coming along and charging directly off it. And if we rotate the unit to the back here, we'll see that we have our coaxial input here, so this is coming directly from our TV aerial. We have our HDMI output here. So if you have a HD TV, you'll obviously use the HDMI lead to get the full HD and all the channels. For example, Network 2 will have HD broadcasts. And then what we have here is with the SCART output, and the SCART output would be normally used on older TVs. So most people aren't using this, but nice feature still to have on it. So we specifically specified that, and luckily the box did come with it. And then we have where the actual power input here is as well. So it's actually 5 volts 1 amp, to correct myself from an earlier emission here. So this is the set-top box that comes in. So to get a little bit more background, we'll say what we do when we have the actual box itself. When we connect the aerial, we'll just come along, we turn the box on, it'll prompt us for the choose the English language. We can choose any country really, but UK or whatever like that, because it's just going to work its way on the automatic tuner through the UHF channels, and it'll just tune in the things. So in Ireland, we'll say what we have is we've about 8 or 9 channels, and we broadcast from the one transmitter in each location. But normally using 2 muxes, okay? But it'll come in as if they're all coming directly from the one transmitter, and it'll just come in sequentially. What you can manually tune in as well, but most people will probably use the thing. We have other videos inside the series that will cover all of those. We're just trying to cover the main points here in relation to it. Now, one thing I'll say in relation to this particular box is that Edition, in terms of the price point in this, is absolutely fantastic, but Edition are a huge brand on the continent. Okay, they're a little bit popular here in Ireland and the UK, mainly through our own efforts here, but we find them a fantastic company to work with. If you go for their premium end products that sell extremely well in Germany, normally they've been sold with 3 and 5 year warranties. So, the extended warranty period is simply because it's a tremendous box in terms of the brand name recognition to have out there, and the strength of the brand is based very much on quality as well. So if we have a preference, we'll say when we're choosing new products, if Edition have a product, we'll always choose Edition here. And the fact that it comes in a 3-pin plug means it's ideal for the Irish and UK market. So that's it anyway, an overview of the Edition Triton T2 DVB-T receiver, available with free delivery directly from freetv.ie.